Okay guys, I'm trying to figure out, is this Sunset Platy here pregnant? I'm not really sure. That's the male that I have in my tank. I think this is also a Sunset Platy. These two there are, I believe, called Bumblebee Platies. Those are both female. So these three fish here are female, and he's the only male that I have in the tank. The tank is a 10-gallon tank. I have a 50-watt Aqueon heater there. Back there is my Tetra Whispered PF10 filter. It's really not working properly, so I'm waiting for the new one to be delivered because I keep getting ammonia spikes. And the ammonia spikes are really like driving me completely crazy. Now, believe it or not, I cycled my tank before I got my fish. And I'm hearing that Platies tend to have a lot of waste. Now, I did have a real plant in here, but it had to go because it was half dying, and then it started growing some weird brown like pointy things on the back, and then some of them were like little tiny leaves. So doing my research, I kind of learned that I don't think that that's such a good thing for fish to have. So now I don't have any real plants in here anymore. I'm working on getting some. I tried to look at a few websites, but it takes so long to get them that I think I'm just gonna go to the store and see if I can pick out some good ones to put in. And I don't know, but he seems to be okay. It looks like there's some fading going on, but look at him, he bothers her. I'm trying to figure out, is she pregnant? Now, when I got her, she was always that kind of like robust looking shape at the bottom there. She's always been like that since I got it, and it's probably been over 4 weeks. I would say, give or take, 7 weeks maybe I've had these two here. And then the ones over in the corner there, the two Bumblebee Platies, I had them for about maybe a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks later after I got the other two. When I got the first two, it was actually an accident. I thought they were both female, and turned out one of them, as you can see, that guy in the corner there, is male, and then that one's female. So I had to get some more. I had no other choice but to go get 2 more to kind of balance it out. But look at him. He just does that to her all the time as of lately. He's been really adamant about tapping her and kind of pushing her away. Now, the one that you see there, I'm kind of thinking might be pregnant as well. This one here, because it was thinner at one point, and now it's starting to look a little like it's, you know, getting fatter, just a little bit in the corner there, as you can see. So as I said, I'm new to fish keeping. I am gonna do some more of these videos. I do have a haul coming up for some of the things that I've gotten as of recently for my tank. And I was thinking about getting some more fish, but since I'm having some problems with cycling right now for some odd reason, I am not going to add any more fish to this tank. I don't want to stress any other fish out. 24 hours ago, or about a day and a half ago, I did a 50% water change because I saw an ammonia spike. So I added the usual the chlorinator and slime coat product. I'll show you that in a different video to show you what I have, but I did use a slime coat product with them. And I also used some Safe Start. These are all Tetra products. So I used the dechlorinator. I used their weekly maintenance. I think it's called Easy Balance. So I use some of that every time I do a water change. Those are the things I put in there. And I also put a little bit of bacteria back into the tank as well. Now, I did make the mistake this time around cleaning out the filter media because I forgot to get a new filter cartridge. So I cleaned it out. But what I didn't do that I should have done, which I learned later after doing it, that I cleaned it out in regular tap water instead of cleaning it out in the dirty water. So I think that was my first problem. But like I said before, I know that my filter is not running properly, the whole entire canister. So I ordered a new one. So we're going to replace that and see if that isn't the reason why my ammonia is spiking for some odd reason. And which is so strange to me is that the nitrites, honestly, I don't have a test for that, which I ordered again. I needed a new one. And when I did test it, was at 0. And then my nitrates were between 5 and 10. So at one point it was 10 and then it was 5. But my ammonia was 0 to start off with, and so was the nitrites. And then I had a 5 to 10 ratio range of nitrate. But then the ammonia spiked again, and then the nitrate went down a little bit. And I'm like, this is very, very strange. So I know that my tank is not cycled like it should be, like it was before. So I did do the siphoning, but I'm not really sure if I'm siphoning the gravel properly, because I get it in there and then the gravel tends to go up into the tubing. And I do see some stuff go up in there. Some things go into the siphon, but I don't feel like it's enough. Like I go all the way around the gravel, but I don't feel like it's enough. So I did another, I would say 25 to 50% water change today, because I saw that the ammonia spiked again after about a day and a half. So I did another one just to see if it was stabilized. Today is Thursday. Tomorrow I'll receive all the products that I needed. So the new filter comes tomorrow. So hopefully I won't have to do another water change. I'm hoping that the ammonia doesn't spike up again. I probably realized I was probably feeding them too much throughout the day, so I definitely reduced that. I went back down to once a day, very, very little amount. So I don't know. There he is. You can see him there, right there. There's one of my girls. I believe she might be pregnant as well. I'm not sure. Don't pay attention to those spots there, because those are just her spots, but she gravely looks pregnant. This one, here she goes. That's my baby. And she looks pretty pregnant to me. I don't know. But look what he's gonna do. He's gonna do that thing again where he's bumping her. This is so crazy to me. Like, why does he keep doing that? I don't know. So, fish keepers, if you've been fish keeping at least a year or more, please let me know your thoughts. Just from what you can see so far in my tank and what I have described so far, let me know. There's something else I could try to do. I know that there's something from API, which those are the tests that I use. Those are the liquid tests, because I heard liquid tests are more accurate. So I do have 2 of them on hand now, and I had to order the other 2. I do have a pH test, but because the water in my building is higher than a 7.6 sometimes, I needed the other test to test it. So I ordered that one as well. So right now I only have the 2 tests left. So I'm not really sure, but if anyone can tell me from what they see, is this Platy right here pregnant? I'm not really sure. And does this one look like it's pregnant as well? I'm not really sure. Like in the early stages. Look at that. Like, he's so mean to her. I don't understand. And speaking of him, he has a rip in his fin. I'm wondering if it's coming from the ammonia spike or maybe some of these other plants that are in here. So I don't know. I don't know if you guys can see his fin rip, because he's like swimming like a madman. Excuse his pooping. I'm sorry that you guys have to see his poopy poop. But if you can, I don't know if you guys can see that, but his fin is ripped, and it just recently happened. And the end of his fin looks a little funny too, look like it's fading of some sort. So tell me guys, what do you think I can do about this? Like I said, I'm a new fish keeper, almost 2 months in, I think. So I heard that Platies were the best to start off with. They're hearty fish. So let me know what you think, and I'll be back soon. Thanks.